The official opening of the Metronet Airport line, one of WA's most complex engineering projects, now a reality. The government to push ahead with tax cuts for high and middle income earners. Police investigate the hit-and-run death of an 86-year-old riding an electric bike on a Perth freeway. And a drama-filled finish to the Bathurst 1000 at Mount Panorama. Good evening, Charlotte Hamlin with ABC News. Perth's airport rail link has been opened to the public with a carnival atmosphere and a cast of thousands. The Premier's called it an engineering marvel, describing it as one of the most challenging projects undertaken in the state that involved tunnelling under the Swan River and the airport runway. Today's official opening came with a grand promise that the project would deliver transformational change for those visiting and living in WA.
Years in the making, the Prime Minister came to town for the first ride.
Look, this is an exciting day. When you talk about a new rail line, this is a rare event in the country.
The Prime Minister says while the infrastructure investment cycle is long, the political cycle is short. A reminder that this project is the product of cross-party political support.
You're the lottery winners, are you?
If we're going to look at the nature of our cities, sustainability, productivity, we need to invest in urban public transport.
There's still a bit of a walk when you get off at Redcliffe for domestic services at Terminals 3 and 4, but the Premier's hoping for greater centralisation.
What we're urging Qantas to do is move their terminal here to this central station. There's negotiations ongoing about that.
It's only about $5 to get from the city or Perth's outer suburbs to the airport.
If you can catch a train for $5 as opposed to driving a car or the parking costs in the city or wherever it might be, that's pretty good. And that's actually unsurpassed around Australia.
The Transport Minister says this is one of the best rail lines in the world. She's described it as transformational for Perth and WA.
And also for those people living in those eastern hills, the Kalamunda, the High Wycombe, the Redcliffe residents, the ability to catch a train, access key employment districts like the airport itself, and then also into the city, it transforms lives.
For today's free rides, there were plenty of happy customers.
My husband and I was a little bit trying to figure out which station to which station. It's quite fun, I think.
I thought it was very good. I kind of have to say it's about time the line's finally open because we've been waiting so long for the airport line.
Oh, the airport line's just beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It is a long tunnel, but I like tunnels.
The Premier predicts the new line and stations will be around for centuries. David Webber, ABC News.
An 86-year-old man who was riding an electric bicycle on Perth's Mitchell Freeway has died in a hit-and-run incident. The elderly man was riding in the southbound lanes near the Hepburn Avenue exit when he was struck before 5 a.m. Police say the vehicle, believed to be a silver Mitsubishi, failed to stop and render assistance. They believed the vehicle involved will have significant front-end damage and are urging anyone with information to make contact.
We don't know if the car has slowed down or not, that's still under investigation, but given the damage and the amount of debris left at the scene, it's unquestionable that this person knows they've struck another person.
The Prime Minister is standing firm, saying his government has not shifted on delivering tax cuts that will predominantly benefit high and middle income earners. He and his Treasurer have fuelled speculation in recent days that the government could consider winding back the third stage of tax cuts as they prepare this month's budget. But while Anthony Albanese continues to signal tough decisions will need to be made, the ABC understands any changes in this budget are unlikely.
Cutting off talk on changes to promise.